Hello everyone, I'm Meteorologist Charlie Ironmonger. Thank you so much for joining me today for your 10 o'clock news and weather update from the First Alert Desk. Now we've got news out of New Bern where a shooting investigation is underway. Officers went to Trent Court just before 12:30 a.m. this morning following a shot spotter alert. Police found a man who was shot in the leg when they got to the area. Now officers provided immediate medical care and the man was taken to Carolina East Medical Center for treatment. Police say he's currently being treated for non-life-threatening injuries. Officials say the investigation is ongoing and that anyone with information related to the shooting is asked to call the New Bern Police Department at 252-636-5034, or you can reach out to Crime Stoppers at 252-633-5141. And now we got to bring some good news to eastern North Carolina. There's particularly for one woman in the east. We've got a scratch-off winner. Craven County, the North Carolina Education Lottery has announced that Jennifer Nordicola took a chance on a $5 ticket and won a $400,000 top prize. Now she bought the lucky ticket from Pops on Highway 17 North near Ernle. The lottery said she arrived at their headquarters on Wednesday to claim her prize. After a required state federal tax withholding, she took home $288,041. Now, the $400,000 jackpot game debuted in April of 2024 with 5 $400,000 top prizes. 3 $400,000 prizes remain to be claimed. There's still some winnings out there. As far as your weather goes, we've got cloudy conditions for today, and those clouds will be producing a few raindrops as we head through the afternoon. I do want to say good morning to Esmeralda. Thank you so much for joining me over on Facebook from Chinquapin. Hopefully you're having a fantastic start to your day. Let's talk about the rain showers, though. Most of the rain we're going to be seeing out of today's system actually going to be moving over Virginia. Less so for us here in eastern North Carolina. That area of low pressure is just going to be staying a little bit too far north to give us any sort of widespread rain opportunity, at least over today and tomorrow. Now that will change as we head through the upcoming weekend, but for now, today and tomorrow, plan on cloudy skies and a radar picture that looks something like this. Again, patchy, scattered, light rain showers. Nothing you need to go running to grab an umbrella for. Certainly not, I would even say, jacket worthy. These are pretty brief. They'll make you run for cover for maybe about 10 minutes and then they're gone. And then that's it. And we need the rain. This is a look at your drought monitor, and as you can see, we have got now an extreme drought over southern Northampton, most of Halifax, northern Nash, northern Edgecombe, northwestern Martin County, and western Bertie counties. That's where right now we are in desperate need of some water. Obviously, most areas off to the west of Highway 17 currently under a severe drought. So everyone certainly in need of the drops, but the need is a little bit higher right now across Halifax, Edgecombe, and Nash counties and the surrounding areas. The good news is we do have some, like I mentioned, some rain rolling through this weekend. I do think that we'll see a little bit more rain coming in on Sunday than what we'll see on Saturday, certainly a little bit more widespread, but even then, these drops are not going to be putting down nearly enough rain to get us back to normal. So unfortunately, this drought is likely going to be persisting through most of next week. We're going to need several heavy rain events before we can say we are caught up and back to normal. It's not looking like we're going to be seeing that heavy rain at least over the next 8 days. This is what it looks like over the Intracoastal Waterway in Morehead City. 59-degree air temperature comes with a south-southwesterly breeze at about 7 miles an hour. It is a warm day today, and it is going to stay warm. Right now, many inland areas are already in the low to mid 60s. We've got the low 70s planned later on this afternoon thanks to a southwesterly breeze. Right now, wind speeds very light compared to where we were yesterday. Yesterday was a very windy day. Today, less so. Anticipate around a 5 to 10 mile per hour breeze as we head into the afternoon. Pretty normal conditions. Later on this evening, cloud cover will hang over the east, and that will help keep the heat present down at ground level. Upper 60s by 6, mid 60s by 9, still hanging on to the low to mid 60s even as we approach midnight later on tonight into tomorrow morning. And that's going to allow us to start off the day in the low 60s tomorrow. Now again, note that cloud cover is going to be hanging around all day long. Winds are going to be a little bit stronger tomorrow than what we are going to see today, but not quite as strong as what we had yesterday. Yesterday was the high extreme, today's a low extreme, and tomorrow's kind of that right in the middle type of wind speed, giving around 7 to 15 miles per hour through the afternoon. Air temperatures, though, responding to that southwesterly wind, getting into the mid to upper 70s. It is going to be a toasty Friday coming up, and then we lose out on the heat as more rain coverage spreads over the region. 64 degrees on Saturday, 52 on Sunday, 46 on Monday. So we'll go from 77 degrees tomorrow down to the mid 40s on Monday, losing over 30 degrees of heat over that 2-day stretch. Classic eastern North Carolina weather. You can't decide which season you want to be in. Wait a couple days, you'll be in an entirely new season. Coming up on Friday, we're looking again at, I would argue, spring-like conditions. By the time we reach Monday, we're going to be right on back to feeling like winter is still very much here, especially with overnight lows dipping back down into the upper 20s for Monday night as well as Tuesday night. Good morning to Tracy Nelson. Love to hear it. We got some nice weather in Beaufort County. It is toasty no matter where you go. And again, today, you don't have to worry about the winds nearly as much as what we had yesterday. Wind speeds down for this afternoon. Well, that's all we have time for today's 10 a.m. news and weather update from the First Alert Desk. I want to thank you all so much for joining me. We'll be back with more news and weather coming up at the top of the hour. Until then, have a fantastic rest of your day. It's Thursday.